Hope everybody's having a great Memorial Day. Wait for everybody to come in here. What is everybody up to tonight? What are you guys doing? Thought we'd come in here tonight and talk about the meetup and trip and whatever else everybody wants to talk about tonight. Wait a few more minutes to get started. Who we got in here so far? Yeah, that was a long trip, guys, but it was a good one. We had a good time. Since it's Memorial Day, I want to say hope everybody had a good weekend and thank all those veterans you see and remember those that we've lost. Really appreciate all of our veterans and protecting our safety. Hey, Ken, how are you doing this evening? Hey, honey, how are you? Hope you have been having a good Memorial Day weekend, Ken. We just rolled in, Randy and I rolled in probably just around 3 o'clock or just before 3 p.m. our time. So, yeah, it was a good trip, long trip. Once you get on your way home, you know how it is. You're eager to get home. You hated to leave, but well, and being a long trip on top of it makes it a little bit harder. So, yeah, everybody doesn't mind hitting that, smash that like button for me. But yeah, it was a good trip, real good trip. We, as you all have probably been seeing already, some of the videos coming out from the live streams, some of the footage. As you can tell, it was a really, really good time. Um, just can't say good enough about it. I wish everybody, could have went, but you know how that goes. There for a while, I didn't think I was going to be able to make it, but so thankful I got to go. Um, as everybody knows, Tony's who he is on here and off of YouTube. He's an outstanding guy. If there's anybody on here that doesn't know Random Adventures 2.0, Tony, please go subscribe to him and tell him I sent you. You won't be sorry. He has a really good channel. He's a really good guy. But if you'd seen any of my live, you could see that Mission and Randy and I was using the shepherd sling that he made us. Cool. We had so much fun out there. Some little kids came out there and the old lady came out there. We were skipping rocks. We had a great time, really good time. So can't say enough. Of course, if Herbert comes in later, I picked up his stickers. He asked if there's any extra stickers laying around, so I got him some Tony stickers. And of course, well, I can't tell the story behind the shirt yet, but of course, Hammock Mountain was there. If you guys don't know who Hammock Mountain is, I'd highly suggest you go check him out. And that's probably backwards for you guys, but Hammock Mountain's an outstanding fellow as well. Really good guy. We had a good time hanging out together. I just released a short before I went live about one of the rides there at Knoebels at Mission Discover, myself, and Hammock Mountain Road. So that was fun. We was trying to get more YouTuber creators to ride it, but either people had medical issues, back problems, or just didn't want to ride. So at least we got 3 of us on there. Obviously, Rewild Outdoors was there. Outstanding gentleman as well. If you don't know who Rewild Outdoors is, go check out his channel. I wish he could have stayed a little bit longer, but understandable. He had a long drive back home as well. And of course, we cannot forget the Northwest Wind. He was there. Really nice guy as well. If you're not subscribed to these guys, please do it. Northwest Wind. Can't forget Skeeter. Skeeter was there. Outstanding gentleman as well. So if you don't know Skeeter, go check out Skeeter's channel. Tell him I sent you. He's a really nice guy as well. These are just a few of the stickers I got. I mean, it's all the stickers I got, but I didn't get a chance to meet every single person. I wish I would have. There was a couple that I'm subscribed to that I didn't get a chance to meet, but that's how it goes. Hi, Callie. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you coming in tonight. If you haven't hit that like button, I appreciate you giving me a like. And if you like outdoor content, please think about subscribing to my channel. And this guy, Simply Expo Venturing, he's a really nice guy too. I haven't actually heard of his channel, but he had been um, kind of on a hiatus for YouTube for a while. He does hiking, um, kayaking, camping. Um, he does tours of like museums and trains and different things. He's got a pretty good channel. I don't know if you can't even read it because it's backwards, but it's Simply Explo Venturing. So he's a pretty cool guy. First time I've ever met him, and he was really cool. And these two couple, PA outdoors couple, really good couple. They live there in PA, and they showed up. Pretty nice couple. So if you get a chance, stop by their channels and check them out. They'd appreciate it. But yeah, pretty much got to see everybody. Pretty much everybody that said they were going, with the exception of a couple. But that's understandable. Last minute things happen, and you can't always show up. But it was a good time, real good time. Let's see here. Tony's Mrs. 2.0 showed up, and that was really nice to meet her. And I was hoping she was going to get to make it. My cousin Vinny, if everybody had seen the episode that Tony did, he went. Can't remember if that was a members only video, but he did do a video of the table he's got for the back of his Subaru, made out of wood. Vinny made that table for Tony, so he made it there, and that was pretty cool. Everybody, it was so funny. Everybody was doing lives together, and then of course it was raining off and on, so everybody was like getting under the pavilion, and then the sun would pop out, and everybody'd go outside and walk around. So I tried to get a little bit of everything, of the skipping rocks, the slingshots, just walking around with my camera for a little bit. I thought about taking it in the park, but you know how some people there, everybody that was under the pavilion expected cameras. I just didn't want to be carrying a camera around the park with families and stuff around, and worry about people not wanting to be on camera. So uh, I decided against that. But yeah, I tried to do a little bit of everything. I just didn't want to set up the camera in one spot and let it roll, which, you know, Tony didn't even do that. He did it for a while on Hammock Mountain. Almost not every creator, but a lot of them was documenting the meetup. So it was well covered. Like I said, I wasn't the only one that didn't get to see everybody that was there. But there's always another time. I hope I'll get to go again. We'll see. But I'm not going to tell anybody for sure until I know I can go. So that's kind of how I am. I try not to tell anybody ahead of time unless I'm pretty much going. So, but yeah, I don't know if anybody's got any questions. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. Uh, ex- you know, kind of touching with this the shirt I got it the last day. Um, I was there before we had to leave, and yeah, Hammock Mountain. He's super nice guy, Daniel. He's from Virginia, um, but we got together and they invited me to go uh, on a camp with them. So I guess I can say I'm not going to tell too much about the details on the camp, but Hammock Mountain, Skeeter, um, the Northwest Wind Sam, and Todd Champion. We all went on a camp together. So I'll leave it at that. And I mean, it is kind of a spoiler. I mean, if anybody's subscribed to any of us, there is one video out there. So, I mean, I guess the spoiler will be out, but my video comes out on every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. So every Tuesday. So, um, yeah, it'll be coming out tomorrow evening. But yeah, it was a fun time. It was definitely one of my bucket list items. Of course, I knocked out four of them in one camp, so I've got two more. Well, I've got more than two more, but two more from my original list. I want to do a camp with Tony and Rewild, Sean from Rewild Outdoors. I definitely want to do a camp with him. Um, I would love to do one with Shug. I don't know if that'll happen, but I would really like to do one with Shug. I think that would be fun. But yeah, that was great. That was the icing on my cake, and I had no idea it was going to happen. That was what was so that blew me away and meant so much to me was it was a surprise and he knew he was going to ask me, but he didn't know if I would be able to go. But he brought a shirt, and I forgot to bring the mug in here. He gave me a little camping metal mug with a sticker on it, and I thought that was really cool. So Hammock Mountain, when you see this, I really appreciate you, brother. I really do. So he went out of his way and you know made something happen that I'll never forget. It was a great time. We really enjoyed it. Every one of us was so excited about going. I hadn't really talked with North West Wind Sam a whole lot, so it was really nice getting to meet him. He's an outstanding gentleman as well. So um, it was good to see him. Really good. And of course, if you don't know who Todd Champion is, Camping with Champions, his channel. Super nice guy as well. He drove up from um, Alabama, so um, it was a good time, real good time. Yeah, he. I felt kind of sorry for him because he was driving up from Alabama and he had to sleep in his car 2 nights. So that's always rough. And if everybody knows Champion, you know what he drives, and it's not a big vehicle, so um, it's kind of tough. Been there, done that. I've slept in small vehicles before, so I slept in a little two-door Ford Ranger once, and that was a little rough. But I was glad they all came. Um, Skeeter's out doing a live tonight. He's fishing his favorite Lake Glory there in Pennsylvania, and which is not too far from the meetup actually that we were at. He he's already caught two turtle. I was on his live a little bit before I came in here, so I was almost a little late coming in here because I was busy watching his live. But yeah, that's a lot of fun. I guess that was Saturday night when I went on that camp, and of course Ozark's Great Adventures Randy that I went with and rode with. He went with Mission Discover fishing and did a live together. So I wanted to go to that, but of course, when Hammock Mountain invited me to go on the camp, I couldn't resist. And of course, Randy understood, Mission understood. They knew it was on my bucket list. So, and the thing about it is, I'd never ever mentioned or that to Hammock Mountain. Um, so yeah, that was very thoughtful. I thought that was cool. But who was I most surprised to meet? Man, probably I don't know. I mean, Tony is the one I wanted. Not the I mean, it was his meetup, obviously. I wanted to meet Tony number one. Um, surprised to meet. There was no surprise really as far as somebody just coming in, that was there that I didn't know was going to be there. So really, there was no like surprise. Oh, I didn't know he's going to be there. I guess the northwest wind I knew was going to be there, but I don't know. Really, all of them. If, I guess if I'm going to say because um, I wanted to meet every one of them, so I was really surprised to see them all. Yeah, I can't think of one that I was really surprised. I knew they were, I guess I could say the PA Outdoors couple. They were super cool couple. I haven't had a chance to check their channel a whole lot. I did watch a few things of theirs in the hotel before we left today. Um, that was really nice to meet them. They're a really good couple, so I'm anxious to see some of their content. Hi, Cold Region Explorer. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you coming in. Nice meeting you Saturday. Glad to join the stream. Yes, nice meeting you too. I really appreciate it. Yeah. As you know, there were so many really cool people that were there. Like I said, I'm sorry I didn't get to meet a couple other YouTubers that I would have liked to met. You know, I didn't know they were going to be there, but it was nice to have met who I did and you. Hey, Lefty, how are you, brother? Yeah, we had a good one for sure, Lefty. Really good time, safe trip. The drive there was really good, and drive home was really good. So, really couldn't ask for much more. The whole trip. I mean, yeah, it rained the most off and on for the most of the time we was in PA, but they're real short showers and not super heavy rain, so it worked out. It worked out pretty good. I was most worried about the event day, of course, but they had the pavilion, so worst case scenario, we would have been stuck under there. Yeah. How long was the drive? It was a little over, for me, it was a little over 16 hours. It was about 16 and a half hours. And of course, for Randy, he's about an hour south of us. So it was about 17 and a half for him total. So, um, yeah, it was pretty good. We rented a little gas saver car, which I don't know if most of you watched our live on the road trip, but that little Nissan Versa was good. It ended up getting about 39.5 miles per gallon, so it was outstanding fuel economy in that little car. So I'm glad we went that route. But yeah, we lost an hour going out, so by time and time zones, it was a little longer getting there because we was late getting into Richmond, Indiana, where we stayed halfway. But coming back, it was nice. And Richmond's kind of the line of where Central and Eastern time zone is. So, um, well, I don't know if that's Eastern time zone. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever time zone it is, it's um, an hour, I guess, behind or ahead of us. Yeah, that's an hour ahead of us. So, but coming back, it was nice. We gained that hour back. So, when you're driving, it's always harder because we were already, I think, 12:30 getting into our hotel. About 1:30 time, I laid down to go to sleep after getting a shower and everything. So, um, yeah, I think we both woke up about, I want to say 5, and we left by 6 or something like that. So, yeah, we didn't get much sleep that night, but it is what it is. It was good. Of course, going out, you have the adrenaline, the excitement for going, but coming back, you start feeling, you know, how tired you are. So it was really cool time. Um, Probably the funnest thing that I enjoyed is watching everybody do their lives. That was really cool. Everybody was interviewing everybody and taking turns and seeing Tony do what he does the best at being, I mean, amazing at going around and talking. I mean, nonstop. The man, you know how he is. He's always on the move and he's amazing. I mean, I don't think there's a single person he didn't talk to there. He was making his rounds and uh, being a good host. It was a good time. Couldn't have had a better person hosting it. I'm not lost. I'm exploring, man. I'm so sorry. You're one of the ones that I didn't get to meet that I really wanted to talk to, but I tried to get around, but just ended up running out of time. So uh, there was a lot of good people there. Yeah, the interview and live streams, that was definitely cool. That was definitely cool. I'm glad I got it on my live. I wasn't for sure. I was gonna originally do one in the morning and one in the afternoon, but I ended up just doing one in the afternoon, which worked out well because um, at the end of the meetup, of course, I was invited to go on that camp, so um, that would have kind of ran into my evening live stream anyway. So yeah, I'm sure we will. But it was good seeing you there anyways. I seen you several times and uh, I should have stopped and talked to everybody and made it a point. But yeah, hopefully I'll get to go again. I don't know if it'll be every year, but it's so far for me to drive, it's rough to be able to do that drive every year. I don't know. You'd almost want to fly, but if it was last minute and flying's expensive too, so you know how that is. Yeah. And that's one thing I like everybody to do when they do come in my live streams. It's good for the community to all talk and chat together and always um, subscribe to people and at least check out their channels. Um, it's really good to that's what this community's for, is to grow our channels and to support each other. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to anybody in the room, go ahead and subscribe. Lefty, if you're in here, I appreciate you coming in. Um, Hope you've had a good Memorial Day weekend, and all everybody else. I hope everybody else has had a good Memorial weekend and Memorial Day. Hope everybody's cooked some good food outside or ate something good today. But I know you guys as well. Was at the meetup. I mean, hope everybody got some Tony stickers. Everybody got stickers. There was a lot of stickers getting passed around, so that was really cool. And getting Rewild sticker, Hammock Mountain, Simply Expo Venturing. Cool dude. Can't forget old Skeeter. Northwest Wind. PA Outdoor Couple, I should say. Yeah, that was fun. It was fun getting down there skipping the rocks. Hadn't done that in years and years. Well, I say that. I guess that's kind of a lie. I forgot. We had that YouTube meetup here uh, at Noblet Lake, and we had a challenge with us 7 YouTubers that were at that meetup, and we had a challenge of skipping rocks. So I guess I did do it then, but prior to those 2 times, I couldn't tell you how long it'd been since I skipped the rocks. Skeeter and you're in the same area? I thought I heard somebody. I don't know if I was close to you guys when you were talking or something, but that's cool. So you can probably meet up. Do you ever meet up with Skeeter and fish with him? I sure wish I would have had time to fish with him while I was there. I'd like to do that for sure. I know Mission went to his meetup and got to fish with him, but I did get to fish with Mission and a little bit. Well, not technically, but they fish that little creek there at the meetup. But Randy left, Ozark's Great Adventures left and went with Mission Discover, fished with him a couple spots there, and I went to the camp out, of course. But I did do a live at the fishing creek there, close to the city park. He's gonna actually teach you how to fish. Well, he's a good guy to teach you how. He'll definitely do that. He's good at it. Yeah, I just like I said earlier, I just came out his live before I did my own live, so I was almost late to my own live just because I was in watching his. He caught 2 turtles just before I came in, that was funny. "Hey, Ken, welcome back." Ran to the store for some snacks. Man, that's important, man. You gotta set your priorities, brother. That's good. Yep. Just like old Woodsman says every time, "Get your snacks, get your sodas, get your smokes out, whatever before you sit down for the stories." So, awesome, brother. Yeah, Mission Discover definitely is a very knowledgeable young man, and, sometimes I forget that he's only 18 and he's finishing school this year, so, yeah, he's got a good channel, he's got a good head on his shoulders, very smart kid. I mean, very well-mannered, polite. You can tell he was raised proper. I mean, I wish I would have original plans was to go back and, uh, before we left on Sunday to go to church, but we just didn't have the time, and he was like 2.5 hours farther the other way for us, so it would have tacked on 2 more hours, 2.5 hours, so we, just didn't do it this time, but maybe next time. Yeah, he is. I love Woodsman, man. We my wife and I will sit and just laugh at his videos, and he's a good storyteller, man. Even when we camp together by ourselves, uh, he had me laughing so hard, man. We had a good time. It was cold, and I felt sorry for Woodsman. He was really cold and miserable, but it was a good time. I enjoyed that camp too. Yeah, only 18, nothing but respect for him. Me too. Yeah, he's gonna do a lot. I can't wait to see what he does for college and, what avenue he ends up for career and, um, I mean, it's literally he can do what he wants. He's smart enough. I mean, he's got a good YouTube channel going and, um, I hope he, if anybody in here is not subscribed to him, I definitely suggest you do it. It's a great channel, especially if you like the outdoor content. I'm pretty sure most of all of you are subscribed, but if you're not, go over and give him a sub and tell him I sent you over there. Thank you, Ken. Thank you for that. Yeah, I appreciate hitting that like button and subbing. I know most all you guys are subbed, I think. So if you're not subbed to my channel, I appreciate it, and I'll do the same in return. But that's what the creators meetup is all about, to build the community, to not just our community or our niche, but I met a few others that had different content that I'm anxious to check out and made new friendships that will you know I'll never forget. I mean, it's like I said, that bucket list camp that I went on with Hammock Mountain, Skeeter, Northwest Wind, and Todd Champion. I mean, it couldn't get any better. I mean, and they're who they are on video and in person. I mean, just like Tony. Tony is who he is, and yeah, it was great. I can't say enough. I mean, I was blown away. I mean, and that's what Hammock Mountain kept saying and Skeeter. I mean, I just can't believe this. We all getting together like this, and it was just, you know, it felt not real. It just felt like it was a dream. I mean, I still can't believe it, and it was over as fast as I was invited to it. So, but it was good. Hey, Tony, how are you, brother? I'm sure you're exhausted. I was just talking to Randy on the way home before we got here. I said, "Can you imagine how tired Tony is?" But appreciate all you did for us, brother. That meetup, I'll never forget. I really appreciate what you done for our community and everybody there. You're amazing, buddy. Hammock Mountain. Hey, good. I bet both of your ears are burning for a little while. I was just telling everybody, oh, I'm advertising, buddy. Wear your shirt home. But yeah, I can't thank you enough, Daniel, for inviting me to go with you guys. Man, that that was great, man. We had a good time. That was fun. I bet you guys had a blast too. I can't wait to see that coming out. I see Tony posted his schedule for his video coming out, so I can't wait to see that. It's gonna be good. Gonna be real good. Have you made it home yet, Hammock Mountain? Still sitting in the the Atlanta airport and saw that you were live. I appreciate you jumping in here. I was hoping I didn't know, being Memorial Day, I thought about maybe not doing a live, but thought maybe people would have time to hop in here for a few. I'm not gonna stay super late since it is the holiday weekend. I probably won't do my full 2 hours, but depends on how many people want to chat. So yeah, it was man, if you guys didn't make it and you wanna make it next year, definitely put it on your, list to do. Start saving now, man. You can come in. You can go and enjoy it, you know? I hope I can go. I'm on a plan next year, but it all depends, uh, it's a long drive. I'd definitely like to fly if I went again. Reading the comments, sorry, guys. Everybody's saying hi to everybody, that's awesome. Future video coming out. Yep. Mine comes out tomorrow. I think Tony's is the Thursday. Yeah, I believe so. The 29th. No, not the 29th. What day would that be? Uh, yeah, it is the 29th, I guess. It looked like a lot of fun. Hey, Outdoors with Den. Appreciate you coming in, brother. Yes, it was a lot of fun. I was doing that today. I did last night. I started to watch Hammock Mountains live because I didn't get to watch it. I watched most of it. I finished watching it tonight. I watched Tony's. I guess I watched part of it Saturday night at our camp. And yeah, let's see who else's did I watch? Some of Skeeter's. Yeah, I gotta watch everybody's. Hey Randy, you made it. Thanks, brother. You didn't have to make it in. I know you was busy with getting the rental car back and doing all you need to do. I appreciate all you did, all the fun memories that we won't forget, man. I appreciate it. That was a great trip, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate y'all coming in. I mean, like I said, um, oh, honey, thank you. Yeah, I needed it. I really did. I appreciate her being my backbone and my support and encouraging me to go because I after what happened and what we went through, I just looked at my wife and I said, "Honey, you think I could still go out there?" Not asking permission, but she goes, "If it was me, wouldn't you go? Or wouldn't you let me go?" I said, "Yeah, I'd let you go." I mean, that's just how we are. But to have that support, just like I told you, Tony, about your wife. I mean, she's such a support and a blessing to you. It's amazing to have that. Like he met his superheroes. They are my superheroes. Tony's my superhero. Who doesn't love Todd Champion? Who doesn't love the Northwest Wind? Who doesn't love Skeeter? Hammock Mountain. Doesn't get any better than that. But I did tell everybody, Tony, you're still on that list of the bucket list. I knocked off 4 of them with that one, but I still got you and Sean with Rewild Outdoors on my list. I wanna make that happen someday. That would be amazing. Alright, you're already booked for May 23rd. I looked yesterday to see what day it actually landed on, and it is the 23rd, so that is awesome to get it secured. I'm so happy to see that because 'cause I'm definitely pushing it. Whether I can make it or not, I'm super gonna push that because you don't know who's gonna show up. There were so many people that I didn't know that showed up and I got to talk to that was really super cool, and, there's a guy that doesn't really have a channel, but he's been thinking about making a channel and from, New York State. Super nice guy, so, and he came and subscribed to my channel so I can keep in touch with him, so I told him to make sure he lets me know when he gets his, channel going so, I can support him as well. Thank you, Ashley, for deleting that message. Sorry I didn't see it. I'm still trying to catch up. I enjoyed it too, about to get the shower and wanted to say hi to everybody. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate the reminding everybody to give me that like. Hey, brother, I know you're exhausted too, so enjoy your evening. Try to get some sleep, man. I hope you have a blessed day tomorrow at work. Yes, Tony, we definitely are both blessed. I mean, yeah, couldn't ask for a better wife for sure. We make a good team for sure. Tony is everyone's superhero. You got that right. You got that right. I appreciate you doing putting all that together. I know that was a lot of work, and we're all thankful that you did that. Yeah, I'd like to definitely do a camp with Rewild. He's such a nice guy. I understood he couldn't stay very long, but I got to meet him, and that was important. So um, he's a really nice guy too. He'll help you out and give you advice and do a live with you if you need to. Maybe someday I can uh, talk Hammock Mountain into doing a live with me someday. And if you guys don't know and you're interested and you're free June 2nd at 7 p.m. Central Time, I've got the one and only Shug coming in to do a live. He graciously said he would do a live with me, and so he's coming in. And so I'm excited about that. I mean, everybody knows Shug, and if you get into hammock camping, if you Google anything about hammocks, tarps, how-to videos, more than likely Shug's gonna be, if not the first one, definitely the top 5 videos that's gonna pop up. He's knowledge of information, advanced, extreme winter camping, and he is on my list to obviously to do a camp. I would love to do extreme hammock camp with him up in Minnesota. That would be amazing. So he's a tough one, man, to do negative 40 or 50 below. That's pretty tough. Yeah, I understand if you can't, man. Life happens, but I just want to let everybody know ahead of time. I've got a post on my community page. I'll probably put another one on this week and the week of, just to kind of remind everybody because you get busy and you know I don't expect everybody to be there, but if they would like to talk to Shug and you know I've never met him personally, so that's another reason to get down to HangCon. I know all you guys have, you and Tony got to go and Rewild and a lot of these guys, Shug, and definitely would love to do HangCon sometime too. But we'll see. Yeah, it's a good time. So, what was your favorite part, Tony, of the meetup? I don't know. We was talking about that earlier. Ashley asked me what my favorite, or I guess what my surprise, if there was somebody I met that was a surprise, which I guess all the channels I didn't know about would be the ones probably. I knew all of you guys are going to be there, but and two for you, Hammock Mountain. What would have been uh, either your favorite part of the meetup or a person that you haven't met before? It's hard just to narrow down one favorite thing of the meetup. It was all so good. Hey, TD Knives and Adventures, thanks for coming in, brother. It's been a while. I know you're busy, but I appreciate you coming in and giving me your time this evening. Just going over the meetup and talking about what a good time it was and all the people I met. And um, yeah, I couldn't ask for more. Meeting everyone. Yep. Yep. And if nobody's had a Tony hug, man, that man gives the best hugs, I tell you. It's worth going 16 and a half hours to get a hug from Tony. So if you like hugging, not everybody likes the hug. I understand. But if you do, go and give Tony a hug for me. So if you ever run into him, he's a good guy. Good guy. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you, Daniel. Well, not Hammock Mountain Daniel, TD Knives Daniel. But it's been a while, brother. Thank you for coming in. So, what everybody have for dinner this evening? I just, I was so tired. I sat on in my recliner and had some uh, crab salad and crackers, of all things, was what I had. I don't hug, but I'll take a Tony hug any day. You got that right. Yep, he's a good man. Yep, good hug. Yep, good old handshake's fine too. I ain't against a handshake. Steak, scalloped potatoes, and corn on the cob. Oh, buddy. That's a meal fit for a king. I love scalloped potatoes, man. Hardly anybody makes them anymore. Mushroom Swiss burger. Oh, man. I guess I should have probably had more than crab salad and crackers for dinner. It was good, though. It was good. I was just tired. I got all my gear, and of course, I get home and it's raining like, cats and dogs. So Randy is gracious enough to help me just toss all my stuff in the back door of the house and on the floor, and I got it put up. But glad to be home. I miss you guys. It was great, but you know what it's like when you walk in your house, and nothing like sleeping in your own bed and just your daily routine. You just get we're all creatures of habit, so it is good to get home. It's just kind of a feeling of uh, relief that you're off the road. And it was a holiday weekend, so I figured I was dreading the drive back, but it ended up being great. It wasn't bad at all. So a lot of highway patrolmen out. So hats off to all the first responders and definitely the police department being out all day. Thankful for them keeping us safe. A hugger, but I can do a handshake and a shoulder bump. Yep. Yep. Yeah, some people, man, they are very uncomfortable. And I've noticed not typically, well, sometimes the West Coast in California, especially, a lot of them when I lived out there wasn't huggers, and when I meet people on the East Coast, especially New York City or New York State, a lot of them are not huggers, but it is what it is. My family were huge huggers, so yeah, it's pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool, Northwest Winds sticker. I do like that dumpster video. That was pretty funny. That was yeah, that's pretty funny. I like that. I wanted one of his other stickers, but he ran out, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know you had that one." So that was really cool. I'm not a hugger either, but I'll definitely shake a man's hand. Yeah, for sure. Yep. I want to meet you. You're on the list too, Ken. Want to do a meetup with you sometime if it happens. I'm a recovering introvert, so I'm enjoying meeting everyone, especially those who were shy but stepping out of their box to create content. Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. And that's kind of me. A lot of us creators tend to do mostly things on our own. Well, especially, like Todd and Hammock Mountain, doing stealth camping, you do mostly content on your own, but it was really nice meeting other people and talking about adventures and their channels. A lot of people were having a good time, and that was what it was all about. Adventures. Ken says I'm moving to Texas in 4 years, and it will happen for sure. Then, if not sooner. Awesome, brother. Yeah, I look forward to that. I really would like to do a camp with you and do some fishing. Yeah, we can go hunting, whatever, man. I'm game for any of it. Hey, Mission Discover, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. I showed everybody earlier the sling you made for me and Randy Shepherd sling. He was showing us how good he was, which he's super good with it. I'm gonna play with it and get good too. So I appreciate you doing that for me, man. I appreciate hanging out and riding that roller coaster with Hammock Mountain. I put out that little short today about riding that with that. That was a great time. I wish we would have had a little more time to do some more, but we were there mainly for the meetup, so I was trying to be sensitive to that. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Hopefully next time, and going on my camp, I was telling everybody, I said I was torn because I wanted to go fishing with Randy and Ozarks. I mean, Randy and Mission Discovering, but I couldn't pass up the camp out either. So that was awesome. But we'll go fishing more and do get together, discover. Yeah, I understand. I'm not lost, but I'm exploring. Yeah, I don't mind passing on the roller coaster ride. Yeah, a lot of people didn't want to. I understand, but at least we got three of us. The cart that we did only held eight, so I guess that's the max we could have rode together in one ride anyway. So, but it was fun. It was a good time. I just wish Mission could have. I wish you could have brought that GoPro on there. That would have made it even better. But we got some halfway decent footage. It wasn't the best, but I got enough to do a little short, so 3 minutes short. So if you haven't watched it, just check it out if you don't mind. Pretty good for Randy running around on the ground underneath the roller coaster trying to get footage. We were laughing about that, but he worked hard at it, man. And it turned out really good. I was surprised in the video. He's like, I know it's not that great, but I thought it turned out really good. I mean, he ran from one side, the going up the incline, and then he turned the video off and ran to the other side and got the other side. So he did good. I thought it turned out great. Just popping in to say hi. See y'all later. Thanks, Mission, for stopping by. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for hanging out with us and making it even that much better, brother. It was fun to yeah, it was fun just watching Randy. He was at the entrance of the ride, waving at us and videoing us, and then all over around on the ground. Then he was there at the end when we got off. That was great. That was great. I wish I would have just had a little more footage to actually make an actual video, but 3 minute short's not too bad. At least I got documented anyways. Yep. And of course everybody here I'm sure is probably sub to each other, but if you're not happen to be sub to anybody, just give each other a sub when you're in here. All right. Good night, Tony. I appreciate you heading in. Yeah, I'm not going to stay on too late. I might even cut it off in an hour tonight since it is the holiday weekend. Thank you for all that you did for us, Tony. I appreciate it. I'm so glad I got to meet you, brother. God bless you and have a good week. Hey, nomadic camping. Hey, it's been a while. Know you've been busy as well and on camps, so thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, it was a good time. Like I said, I probably cut it off here in 10 minutes or so unless a bunch of people come in and just want to chat it up. But I just kind of wanted I was excited and being the holiday weekend, I thought about just canceling my live, but then again, I didn't send out a message telling anybody I was gonna cancel it. So I thought I could just hop on here and I didn't know if anybody'd come in being the holiday, but I was just excited. I wanted to share my excitement with everybody else. So and I was glad to see that Tony and Hammock Mountain came in to help uh, share their excitement as well. It was a good time. Let's see here. I have to detail a car this Saturday in the morning, and then I'm headed out for a camp someplace. Sweet. Can't wait to see it, man. I know you got some new gear, so are you going to use any of that new gear in your camp? Are you going to do any fishing or anything like that? Yeah, everybody was always saying during the meetup, who's your favorite creator that you met? All of them. I just could I can't. I mean that I don't know. That'd be like saying, "Who's your favorite child?" No, don't tell me who your favorite child is, but I mean, really, I mean, how could you choose between any of them, even if you don't know the creators? I mean, the handful that I got to meet, uh, not only you get they'll sub your channel and support your channel and watch your content, but I mean, it's a memory you'll never forget because you got to shake their hand. Most of them gave you a sticker, and there was subscribers that are thinking about doing channels because of the meetup. There was a couple talking to us that they were so inspired going there as subscribers that they want to they've been thinking about making channels and they're going to do it just because this helped nudge them and seeing you know the camaraderie between all of the creators. It was cool. It was really neat, and I heard so many conversations walking by people about the excitement of the new content they're thinking of doing, or new avenues, or new things uh, in the horizon that they're planning on doing. It's exciting. I'm excited to see, Hammock Mountain, Tony's, and Northwest Wind, and Todd's video. That's going to be a good one. You know, I know Todd always has. Most everybody has weekly videos, and it's good. It's good to. I think the meetup not only was good in a lot of aspects, but that too. You know, I don't know if people were feeling a little. I don't know. Not. I don't want to say burned out, but people getting slums that they it's kind of like you get recharged, and it was an encouragement just to not only make content but make better content, different content, um, and encouraging those. That that was a big highlight of my time of being there, talking to the few that don't have channels and thinking of making channels, and encouraging them to make channels and to support the community. It's awesome, man. Yeah, thank you for inviting me, Hammock Mountain. I mean, I appreciate it, Daniel. I do. I really do. It was outstanding, and it was good. I appreciate you going out of your way for me. I really do. That was great. If I can ever do anything for you, brother, and like I told you, man, if you're ever in the area or I'm in your area, we definitely need to get together and fish, camp, all the above, whatever we want to do. But I enjoyed it. And that goes with Skeeter and any of them. I mean, I really enjoyed the whole thing. You get into multi camp like that, you're like, well, I hope everybody gets along. I hope it's a good time. But it couldn't have been better. I mean, it went smooth. We didn't get caught. That's always good. Uh, been bad to get caught being out of state, but hey, when do you get a chance to camp with four of your, I don't want to say favorite YouTubers. I don't want to give everybody a big head, but uh, yeah, everybody. I try to support everybody that's on my channel that I'm subscribed to. I mean, but it's hard. You know, everybody always top questions when I'm out, especially in the wintertime when it gets dark early. Everybody's like, well, what do you do when it gets dark so early? Man, I catch up on my buddies' YouTube channels. That's a good time. Read a book, audiobook, whatever you want to do, but catching up on those YouTube channels, watching your buddies' videos and supporting your community, that's important. Uh, that's a good tip. I always tell people, man, use that time to catch up if you've got signal. Obviously, a lot of times I go out and don't have the best signal. But really good. Yeah, definitely was saying. Even I was telling my wife, I said, even with the snoring, man, I'm surprised I didn't get caught when he fell asleep. Yeah, that was something, man. I It's been a long time since I laughed that long and that much. I mean, it was I needed to be re-energized, I guess, and that I mean, our families went through so much in the last 18 months that I really needed it, and I'm so thankful to have a supportive wife that encouraged me to do it. Because um, yeah, I'm forever indebted to every one of you guys that were there, and everyone that watches my channel, supports me, and here every week on the lives and watching and support my channel. I appreciate every one of you. And when I left to go to the meetup, I was only at 267 subscribers. Now I'm at, I think, 335. Still ain't a lot, but I mean that's a big jump, and I owe it to all of you, Skeeter and his lives, and all of you guys mentioning me in your lives. I know Hammock Mountain and Tony. Uh, Man, I can't thank you guys enough. You guys, we all help each other, and that's what it's about. And that's why I always encourage everybody when we're in here to go and sub to everybody and tell them I sent you and give everybody a fist bump, man. That's what it's about. Ken, yep, best thing to do by campfire, swing in a hammock, watching YouTube videos. Yeah, yep. Eating a snack and watching YouTube videos, popping popcorn. I don't know, whatever whatever you want to do. But if you've got signal and you're a YouTube creator, man, that's a good time. And I'm like Tony, I edit when I'm out and about. So when I get home, I'm pretty much done with my editing. I edit every clip as I go, so I don't have hours and hours of footage to go over when I get home. So it's nice. It sounded like Sam was snoring a song. Yeah, yeah. I was like, I know I snore, but I don't know how bad. My wife always tells me, "Oh, it's not that bad," but man, I hope I don't snore that bad because wow. And Sam said, "Well, and I even got a surgery that didn't work," and I was like, "Oh, that poor guy." Uh, I mean, there was a lot of other things to wake us up. So I mean, the snoring that just keep us all up. I mean, the people on the four wheeler, and then the people in a truck came through. Then the deer blowing behind us woke me up early in the morning. And of course, all the trucks coming in, all the workers coming in bright and early, people yelling at the park. I mean, yeah, there was enough. When you're stealth camping, though, normally I sleep pretty good, but it was pretty noisy, which rightfully so. Where we are at, it's pretty noisy. Yeah, I mean, if you have mobile editing software, I know majority of, I wouldn't say majority, but a big percentage of creators uh, use, computer to do their editing. But I did find a really good mobile software that I like finally. It took me a long time, but then I found out 3 or 4 of my fellow YouTubers use it too, so it's pretty cool to use a good mobile software that works really good. You know, you didn't hear a four-wheeler? Yeah. Todd even got out of his bivy tent and stuck his head out because he thought he was going to run over his tent since he was so close to the trail there. Um, he was afraid that they were coming into camp, but they didn't get that far, I guess. Yeah, that four-wheeler, there was a couple, and I don't know if that truck pulling in, I heard that truck pulling in and the tailgate falling down. I don't know if they were unloading the four-wheelers. I was assuming that's what they were doing. I was hoping they weren't dumping trash back in there. Power director for my phone and computer. Yeah, I know a lot of people that use power director and they like it really well too. Yep. And you can either pay or not pay to get rid of the watermark, but of course you're going to want to get rid of the watermark, and it's not really that expensive. I use UCut mobile for the Android, and it works really good. I got the pro version, and it's only like, I don't remember how much it was. It was under $5 for the pro version, so I mean that's a no brainer. My wife snores loud. Yeah. Well, I'm not going there. I'm not. I know we both snore, so I'd like to have a snore contest and have one of our family members rate our snore and see who's has the worst snore. Because I know I snore, but I just don't know. I always ask my wife. I said, "Do I snore loud?" She goes, "I don't think you snore that loud." And then I'm at my parents' house sleeping. And my brother's like, "Man, you snore so bad." I pay for both of them. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I know Power Director has. I've played with it a little bit. It's got some features that UCut doesn't have. That's good, and vice versa. So I think that's their way of trying to entice you to download and use their software. But either one, I would highly recommend for sure. All right, Daniel. Appreciate you stopping by, brother. Have a safe flight. Pray for your trip and get home safe. And I thank you for all that you did, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's what I agree totally 100% with you, Ken. They are pretty much all the same. Yeah, but that's kind of what I didn't say I wanted to talk about the shirt, but he's Hammock Mountain. Yeah, when I went out to the truck to go to camp, he handed me a shirt and a little camp mug, and that was so kind of him, so thoughtful. I was like really cool of him, but I had no idea that I was gonna get to go, so I was kinda shocked because I was in, athletic pants and my Hey Dudes, and I had a Bass Pro short sleeve T-shirt on. I did have my puffy jacket with me, thank goodness, because it got down to 46 degrees when we camped, so it was a bit chilly. I was obviously hot in my hammock, but standing out visiting it would have been cold without the proper gear. Luckily, in the car, I did have a backpack with all my camping gear. Um, I thought worst case scenario, I had my one wind top quilted poncho too, insulated poncho. So, I mean, I would have been warm, but yeah, I didn't even have boots. I didn't have any outdoor clothing at all. "You wanna go camping?" I was like I thought about it for maybe 5 seconds. I'm like, "Yeah." I would have been barefoot if I had to or flip-flops. I wouldn't have cared. If I had my Crocs, I probably would have went. Good times, man. But I appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with me. I probably won't go too much longer here, but I wanted to share my excitement with you but I'm feeling the fatigue. I'm feeling those 16 plus hours that I drove. Okay. Okay, Ken, I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, go ahead and text me and we'll chat about it. Okay, Woody, I appreciate you stopping by, brother. I'll be looking forward to that content coming up. I do have to watch one of your latest videos still. I haven't got to watch since I went on the trip, but I am going to watch it. So, looking forward to the next content. No, I haven't had a chance, uh, Ken, yet to check out the channels. I'm definitely going to do that. I set up editing my most of the evening Saturday night. I edited my video, and then of course last night I was exhausted. I slept pretty hard last night before the drive here, but I think if I get a chance tomorrow, I've got an appointment in the morning, an hour appointment that I'll be able to check out those channels for sure tomorrow. But yeah, I think I'm going to get off here. If I appreciate you guys coming in here and giving me your time. Yeah, I probably will like them. I haven't really looked at them, but I remember you talking about them, and yeah, I'll probably end up liking them. So I definitely give them a check out and see how they are and check them out. It's always good to have new videos, new content. Smaller channels, bigger channels. I mean, as long as it's good content and I like it. Yeah. Yep. I will get some rest. You too. Thanks for coming in, Ken, and I look forward to that text tomorrow. And I will talk to you guys all very soon. If not, uh, well, if not before, it'll definitely be next Tuesday. Um, I don't know what I got coming up for um, after that. Uh, I do have some other interviews in mind, but I will let you know when that happens. So, everybody, have a good night. Happy rest of your Memorial Day. Have a good week, everybody. Be safe. God bless you guys all, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Good night, guys.